Learning about sex in a supermarket checkout line. My supermarket is stadium sized, but only 3 checkout lines are open. It's a sign of the economic times, staff cutbacks and price increases. I couldn't be happier, at least about the cutbacks. The long lines block the crossed aisles and snake into the shopping area. It takes some maneuvering to join the longest line. I'm hoping the checkout person is wearing a trainee badge. It will give me a little more time. Thankful that I don't have a purse or kids, I abandon the cart and head forward to the checkout station, stopping at the rack of newspapers and magazines. I skip the magazine with a grainy picture of Britney Spears, wearing no makeup and 5 extra pounds, and look for the latest copy of Cosmopolitan or Redbook. There it is. The bold type rivets my attention. 35 Ways to Please Your Man. America may have lost its interest in stories about space aliens impregnating helpless earthlings, or stories of giant watermelons the size of a Volkswagen Beetle. Maybe we're too sophisticated now, but there's no flagging of interest in sex. Last month I read, "It's winter. Turn up the heat in the bedroom." My supermarket is like a stand-up version of the Christian Science Monitor reading room, with sex the universal religion. I glance at the checkout clerk, a teenager wearing jeans and a supermarket logoed t-shirt. Her hands blur as she shuffles the items past the barcode reader. Then head back to my cart with my reading material. The line is moving too fast. A gap is forming ahead of my cart. Regrettably, technology has vanquished the 30-ish single mom making ends meet, perky uniform with nice hair and nails checkout clerk. They were slower and friendlier. I'm on to the magazine publishers. The 35 Ways title is nowhere to be found in the table of contents. I know it has been renamed and is buried under one of the department headings. Like the supermarket, they want me to browse the aisles of the magazine to find the article, stopping at each advertiser along the way. I know it's not on page 30. It's more likely to be on page 38. I make the match and then head there, the blow-in inserts falling to the floor like white leaves. I'm not surprised. The article is disappointing. As a man, I know that 10 to 12 ways would be more than enough, but 35 ways will sell more magazines. Icing may be better enjoyed in a thick pile, not thinly spread over the whole cake. I conclude that the author hasn't been down the road too far. Maybe she's a newly minted English major from Bryn Mawr or Radcliffe, clever to the fault at turning a phrase, single, living in New York and dating a Hollywood handsome young man that's not ready to settle down just yet. Sitting at her computer and recalling sex scenes from books in her required undergraduate reading, she easily gets to 25 ways. And with the complete knowledge of sex since the beginning of mankind, only one Google click away, she reaches the 35 goal. In recent years, the articles have gotten shorter and shorter. I won't be surprised when I see LOL and BWL in the text. Sex is losing or has lost its nuance and subtlety. The articles are like no frills, get to the point IKEA instructions to assemble a dresser, with a few twists. For variety, try inserting part B into part D instead of part C. I may be old-fashioned, but I think the magazine advice should pass the Beaver test, as in leave it to Beaver. If I can't imagine June Cleaver in a skimpy maid's outfit greeting Ward at the door, then it may be bad advice. If I can't imagine Ward's crumpled business suit and briefcase next to the bed, then it definitely is rejected. Now at the checkout station, I close the magazine and place it over the not yet ready for prime time image of Britney and smile at the checkout clerk.